guard number 3, Taven Lovin. And guard number 23, Carliso Dokes. Wildcats are coached by head coach D. Spencer.
Stands in. The tip goes to the Wildcats. And Trey Radcliffe will bring it across. Top of the circle to Payne. Works to the top of the circle, gives it back to Dokes. Dokes out to Radcliffe. Looks inside, not there. Gives it to Lovin, up and in.
Basket by number 3,
Worked the ball well and got an easy basket. Easy for me to say. Shots up and good.
Basket by number 21, Travion Hollowell.
Hollowell with the basket. Tied at 2.
Let that one be a little easy on that end.
Yeah. Dakota with the shot up, no good. Rebound. Taken by Tandy, drives down, shots up and good.
Basket by number 15, Iki Tandy.
Dickey.
I'm glad this is your game.
Yeah, well, I won't be using those first names. All right, Radcliffe on the right side with it. Gives it to Dokes. Dokes brings it back to the free throw line, slapped loose, but picked up by Lovin. Taven to Dokes on the right side. Looks at the 3, doesn't take it. Drives all the way in, ball slapped loose. Stolen down the floor, and it is up and good by Hollowell.
Got to protect that basketball.
Yes, sir. We'll have to do better than that. 6-2. The Blazers are leading our Wildcats right now. Radcliffe gives it back to Dokes. Dokes almost lost it, gives it to Radcliffe. He drives underneath the Lovin. Ball slapped out of bounds. They'll go to the Wildcats. 6:18 left in the first quarter. Wildcats trailing by 4. And Radcliffe to pass it in. And into Lovin. Takes it and puts it up and no good, but I think he was fouled before he got the shot off. Foul called on number 2. That's Lovin. Malik Lovin. And then it comes deep to Payne. Payne to Lovin, top of the circle. And underneath to Dokes. Dokes back out to Dakota. Puts one up, no good. Rebound by McGowan. Up the floor, ball stolen by Taven. Brings it all the way down, turns, spins, gives it in the corner to Radcliffe. Fakes the shot, gives it back to Lovin, to Dokes. Open for a 3, no good. Rebound knocked around and ball on the floor and a jump ball call, and it'll go to University Heights.
Tell you what, when Dakota goes to the floor, there's a whole lot of Dakota going to the floor and takes him a while to unwind and get back up. But nice hustle on that young man's part.
All right, 6-2, the Blazers with the lead. Ball comes into Tandy. Tandy in the backcourt, brings it across the line, drives all the way down, puts a shot up, good. Not much defense there.
Nope.
8-2, Wildcats trailing. Coach Spencer not very happy with the goings on right now. Radcliffe, top of the circle. To Dokes. He'll drive and then pulls it back out top of the circle, gives it to Radcliffe. And to Payne. Payne will drive in and lays it up, no good, rebounded. And that's a new guy in the game. I didn't miss it. The ball stolen by Payne. Number 3 is Summers for them. And Lovin with the jump shot, no good. Ball slapped loose out to Dakota. And the corner to Payne, back out to Thomas. Dokes with a 3, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Payne, and a foul called on him, I think. Radcliffe.
University Heights throwing some pretty good defense at us, James. They're working the ball well, trying to find that opening, just not, they haven't forcing us out for a long shot.
Yep, we're helping them out a whole lot, aren't we? And a long 3-pointer up, no good. Rebound by Taven. He'll bring the ball up the floor, drives all the way down, lays it up and bounced out, tipped it up, no good, and rebounded by McGowan. And McGowan down the floor and knocked out of bounds by Utsi, who came in along with Roby. Hollowell to put it in. That's Tegan. Passes it inside, shots up and up, no good. Rebound. And a foul called on the Blazers.
University Heights foul number 4. Take one, Hollowell. His first.
Hollowell with his first foul, and the Wildcats will bring it up the floor. 8-2, Wildcats trailing right now as Radcliffe on the right side. It goes to Lovin. Turns, spins, drives for the basket, puts it up, and he's fouled.
University Heights foul number 15, Kiki Tandy.
Tandy with the foul, and Taven goes to the free throw line for a couple here.
Taven Lovin at the line.
Puts it up, got it. They back for the second one.
We need to get untracked here. We're playing a little sporadic right now.
Yeah, kind of like we did last night. Second one is good, so it's an 8-4 ball game. Wildcats trailing as Holloway brings it across. That's Trey Holloway. Turns, spins, puts a shot up, and good.
Basket by number 21, Travion Hollowell.
6 points by him, 10-4. Radcliffe top of the circle to Lovin. Taven hauls off, fires up a three, no good. Rebound taken by Roby, ran it down.
Good hustle.
Sure was. And Lovin drives down the middle, stops underneath to Roby, puts it back up over his head. Looked like he got fouled, no call. Down the floor, it's Hollowell. And I think Roby will be called for the foul. Be Josiah's first, team second. Ball goes in underneath on the baseline, looking, puts it back up over his head, no good, and Josiah digs it out. Down the floor to Dokes, back to Utsi, laid it up and in. Now that was all right.
Got a hurt player.
And that's number 21, Trey Holloway.
He's got 6 points.
Yes, sir. Stays in the game, and up the floor come the Blazers with it. Tandy with it on the left side. Long three-pointer up, got it.
Didn't hurt his shooting, did it?
No. He's got 9. He's averaging 22 a game.
2 Hollowells on the team.
Radcliffe gives it to Roby, up and in. Nice pass, nice job by Josiah. 12-8. And that's a charging foul called on the Blazers.
University Heights foul number 15, Kiki Tandy.
Tandy picks up his second foul.
University Heights, number 2, Malik Lovin, and number 10.
Summers comes out of the game along with Tandy. And new player, as soon as I can see his number there.
10.
That'll be Johnson, Jordan Johnson. Lovin. They tried a alley-oop, and pass was a little bit off. Taven couldn't get to it, and Blazers knocked it out of bounds, so it'll go to the Wildcats on the side. Into Dokes. Looks at a three, doesn't take it, gives it in to Lovin. He has to chase it down. And fires a three up, no good. Rebound. Taken by Holloway. It's taking Holloway out. And a travel called on Lovin. Not our Lovin, that's the other Lovin. Our guy's Taven today. Make it easy for everybody. 12-8, Wildcats trailing. Radcliffe in. Utsi had a what looked like a pretty easy layup there, and he came from the back. Made a good block, Roby, to pass it into Dokes. To Lovin. Taven with it. Out front to Josiah, to Radcliffe. He'll fire a three up. Got it. Troy Radcliffe with a three. First three of the day by the Wildcats. Cuts the lead to 1. And out of bounds on the other end, it goes to the Wildcats.
1:37 to go in the first, 12-11 as the Wildcats will bring it up.
Jordan Bass to check in, and Taven will come out. Moody will check in, and Dokes will check out for the Wildcats. Give everybody a little break here. And everybody's had a break except Radcliffe, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Drives, puts the jumper up. Good.
2.
Two-pointer for Trey. That's his 5th point. The Wildcats take their first lead at 13-12. Blazers across the line with it. Holloway. And shot up and good by McGowan, his first point.
Number 11, Drew McGowan.
1 point lead again for the Blazers. Radcliffe drives in, gives it to Moody now. And Roby with it, gives it to Bass, and
how can it be walking?
That's not a walk. The ball came loose.
It was a blocked shot.
Well, anyway, the turnover. 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Wildcats down by 1. Holloway with it, gives it on the side, jump shot up, no good. Rebound by Utsi and a foul over the back. And that one will be on McHugh Lovin. Picks up his second, so the Blazers have 2 players with 2 of the starters with 2 fouls on them here in the first quarter with 38 seconds left. Wildcats down by 1. They've led one time by 1 point as Radcliffe brings it across the timeline. Top of the circle, dribbles in, gives it out to Utsi with a 3. No good. Rebound. Taken by the Blazers. And almost got a hand on it. But Holloway passes off to the other Holloway. That's Trey with it. Bounces the ball out front. Drives, puts a jumper up, and good. 2-pointer. And long shot up. 16-13 over the Wildcats at the end of the first quarter, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Wildcat Country Sports.
Finally got 1-3.
Yes, sir. By Trey. All right, Wildcats controlling the basketball to begin the second quarter. Utsi to Bass. Goes inside to Lovin, turns, spins, drops it in.
Basket by number 3, Taven Lovin.
16-15, the Blazers with a 1 point lead. Out front, Trey Holloway. He'll back it out. Taven on him. They go inside now to Holloway, stolen by Lovin. All the way down, drives, lays it up, and good. Steal and the basket. The Wildcats go back up by 1. across the timeline. Holloway. And ball stolen by Lovin again. Drives, puts a shot up, and good. 6 points in a row in a minute by Mr. Taven Lovin. Wildcats up by 3, their biggest lead. And down in the top of the circle now, and a long, long three-pointer up, no good. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Bass. Everybody cleared out when he came down with it, didn't he?
Much better defense.
Absolutely. Roby with it. To Utsi. To Lovin. Taven. Dribbling with it. Gets the screen, turns, spins, and the foul. That fell on Tegan Hollowell. And they say it was before the shot, so Josiah stands out to pass it in. And Josiah looks.
Did somebody move?
Into Lovin. I think they had the wrong play. Lovin with a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound. And ball stolen by Roby. Drives all the way down, lays it up, and no good. Lovin with the rebound, shot blocked. Down in the corner, taken by Tandy. And ball knocked loose by Lovin, taken by Roby. And to UT gives it out to Roby. I thought they were trying the alley-oop, but Bass and Utsi both went up for it. And Utsi drives, lays it up. And called him for a travel. Wildcats up 19-16. I didn't see him do that, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Got bumped pretty good.
Sure did. That's what I thought. Holloway brings it across the line. And gives it out to new player in the game. I'll get him in a minute for you. Drives for the basket. A long three-pointer up, bounces, no good. And a foul.
Ogburn is number 33.
Yeah. Foul called on Taven. All right, it will be Blazers to pass the ball in. They can't get anybody to throw it in. Finally get somebody out there. Drives, throws a shot up, good.
That Hollowell could go to the bench as far as I'm concerned. He's killing us.
12 points is what he's got. Wildcats still leading by 1. And the foul called on the Blazers.
University Heights foul number 33, KJ Crump.
Crump picks up the foul, and Trey Radcliffe with 5 points goes to the line for a couple of free throws. Wildcats up by 1. 5:03 left in the second quarter. Free throw no good. That one looked bad from the start.
University Heights, number 11, Drew McGowan.
McGowan checks back in for the Blazers. That's a good, easy name, thank goodness. And second free throw, got that one. And the lead goes to 2, 20-18. Jump shot up and no good. Rebound by Radcliffe. He'll bring it up the floor. Drives all the way down. They let him in, and he drops her in there. 8 points. 22-18, biggest lead by the Wildcats. Give it to McGowan. He drives and runs all over Thomas. I don't think there was any doubt about that.
Nope. Dakota got a round of applause from everybody on the Wildcat bench.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a pretty hard charge.
Sure was. All right, Wildcats bringing the ball up the floor, leading before halfway through the second quarter. Down in the corner to Dokes. Dokes drives down the middle, puts it up, no good, and rebound, no good by Lovin. Blazers going the other way, passes to McGowan. McGowan gets cut off. Nice job. They've got him trapped and out front and a long three-pointer up, in and out, and back in. Tandy with the basket, his 6th point. The Wildcats lead is 1. And Radcliffe walks it across the timeline. Gets a screen. Oh, throw it away. I don't know what that one was. Drives down, shots up, no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Blazers, and the Wildcats will bring it the length of the floor. Taking Holloway back in the game. Lovin inbounds it. And gives it to Radcliffe. He drives, gives it to Taven. Lovin will drive in, drops it up, no good. Tip, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. Gets it again, puts it up and in.
Just kept battling that time. Good job of Taven.
8 points in this quarter for him. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Thomas. He gives it to Lovin. Wildcats up a 3, 24-21. Taven will bring it across the timeline to Payne. He drives in, lays it up and in. Nice move by Dalen Payne. His first basket. 26-21, lead at 5 for the Wildcats, and the timeout.
30.
Be 30 seconds. We'll keep it right here, and Wildcats a lot better defense here in this quarter, Steve.
Absolutely. From the
4898. And Silver Pontiac, license number 511HME. You're locking in a bus. Please move your vehicle immediately.
And the Blazers will bring it the length of the floor.
It takes them a long time to decide who's going to take the ball out.
Yep. Well, there wasn't but one guy down there, and he sure couldn't do it by himself, could he?
No.
All right, Trey Holloway with it. Bring it across the line. Lovin meets him out at the line, gives it to McGowan over on the left side. And the drive gets shut off, and travel call. Shuffled his feet, the turnover. Utsi checks in, and Taven is going to check out and take a break.
Remember, these guys played hard last night as well, so they
Sure
may
did.
get a little bit more rest throughout the game.
Radcliffe with it out front, just across the timeline. McGowan out on him.
Looks like a 1-2-2 zone, possibly.
Yep, Davey right. Down in the corner, Utsi with the 3. Got it! Ali Utsi with the 3. 29-21. 8-point lead, their biggest. Trey Holloway with it, backs out now. Dribbles to the top of the circle. And a foul called on the Blazers.
That's going to be his third.
University Heights foul number 2, Malik Lovin.
Malik Lovin with the foul, his third, as you said. So now the Wildcats inbounds it. Radcliffe to Dokes, back to Radcliffe, and he'll bring it across the line to Dokes. down in the corner to Utsi. Another three, no good. Dakota Thomas with it, puts it up, no good. Tip, no good. High in the air again, and
Ollie with a foul.
Utsi picks up his first. And Payne giving him a little trouble down there, and finally they have to bring somebody else up to get the ball in, and it comes back to Holloway. He'll bring it across the line. On the right side it goes to Tandy. Down in the corner now to Holloway. Drives, puts it up, no good. Tip, no good. Oh, blocked from his back. Shots up and in finally. Malik Loving gets the basket. 29-23 Wildcats. A minute left in the second quarter. Down to Thomas. Back out to Thomas. Takes a three. Got it. Dakota Thomas with the three.
Second three of the night for Dakota.
The lead at 9. Their biggest 32-23.
Get a stop here. Go in big.
Yes, sir. 41 seconds left. Shots up and no good. Tip, no good. And Utsi down with it. And Dokes will bring it across the timeline with 30 seconds left in the quarter to Thomas. Drives for the basket. High in the air. Tipped around. Stolen and ball on the floor. Still on the floor. Still on the floor. And picked up by McGowan. And 15 seconds left. Blazers with the ball. Tandy drives, pushes off, shots up, no good. Rebound by Radcliffe. He'll drive all the way down, stops, puts a three up, bounces, no good. Payne, shots up, no good, and the quarter comes to a close. The Wildcats leading it.
Well, they're kin, I guess.
Basket by number 3, Taylor Lovett.
I can't figure that out.
Represents a foul on number 0, Taylor Payne. His first, team's first. Number 21, Travion Holloway at the line.
You still there? Well, guess I better get us back on there, hadn't I? Hello?
Basket by number 3, Taylor Lovett. Franklin accepts a foul on number 3, Taylor Lovett.
Okay, put us back on. I'm sorry.
Second.
Guess we went off there, huh?
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Basket by number 21.
All right, well, sorry we got a little late start here. The Wildcats got off to a start with Radcliffe stealing ball, giving it to Lovin for a dunk. Score now 36-27, still at 9 points. And that ball will go back to the Wildcats.
Saved it all the way across the floor and 3/4 of the way down the floor.
I love it.
But it was out of bounds.
And Radcliffe gives it in to Lovin. Back to Radcliffe. And timeout call by somebody.
Tying his shoe.
Oh. Now we'll try it again. Lovin back to Radcliffe. He'll bring it across the line. 6:50 left in the third quarter. Wildcats up by 9, 36-27. Into Lovin. And underneath to Thomas, puts it up, blocked from the back. McGowan went all the way down the floor and lays it up, hit the bottom of the rim.
That's got to be a foul.
And it was. McGowan second. Got mad because he just missed that. Our Wildcats just backed off, which is what they should have done. And he shot it and then hit the bottom of the rim. And then he goes up and fouls Lovin. 36-27 still the score, Radcliffe.
That's 4 on number 2.
University Heights foul on number 2, Malik Lovett.
And they'll bring into the game
For University Heights, number 33, AJ Crum.
All right. Into Dokes. Gives it to Thomas, top of the circle. Take a dribble. Gives it back to Radcliffe. Gets double teamed, gets out of it. Still dribbling. They back off of him now. Still top of the circle to Thomas. Thomas will dribble it. Gives it to Lovin. Taven outside the 3-line. Drives, puts a shot up. It is good and a foul.
I don't believe the basket counted.
Did not. All right, Lovin with it. Drives again, puts a shot up again. No good. Tip, no good. Rebound by Hollowell. Gives it back to Holloway. He drives, shots up, no good, but a foul on the Wildcats. On Payne.
I didn't see that one. It was right in front of me. I must have blinked or something.
His second. And then it comes to Hollowell. 3-point shot up, in and out, no good. Tip by Payne and taken by Payne.
What a job of Payne.
Sure was. To Lovin. Drives, lays it up, call for the travel. All right, Hollowell up the middle of the floor, drives, throws it on the left side, jump shot up good. Okay, he's only an 8th grader, by the way. Steal by him, jump shot up, bounces no good, tip no good, and Lovin brings it down. And down the floor to Dokes. Dokes in the corner, and they give it to Lovin. Underneath to Payne, lays it up, good, nice pass, and Payne gets his 4th point. 38-29, the lead stays at 9, and it's a timeout for the Wildcats.
Cool. Not that many threes, but
Well, 42% in the first half. All right. Down in the corner, looks at the 3, Lovin on him. Backs him out, can't get around, gives it out front. Drives down, passes on the left side, jump shot up good. Johnson. Radcliffe in the backcourt, up to Payne. Payne drives.
Carliso.
Dakota. Doak. And Dokes goes to the free throw line. Hadn't scored yet. Chance for him to get in the scoring column. Got 2 free throws coming.
I was going to say that at halftime, that for Carliso not to have scored and us to be up, because he gets that one, but it's hard to keep him scoreless all night.
Yeah, exactly. Utsi comes in and Roby comes in, and Dakota will take a break and Payne will take a break. And Carliso back to the free throw line. And got it. Netted both of those, and it's 40-32, lead at 8. Down the floor in a hurry, but ball stolen, and Roby all the way down, lays it up and good. And the lead goes to out. Well, lays it up and no good, tip up and no good, tip no good, and finally it went in by Tlakeith Holloway. Roby to Dokes. Dokes from the backcourt, gives it up to Roby. Cross to Radcliffe. Radcliffe to Lovin down in the corner. Makes a move, turns, spins, lays it up and in. Quite a move, brought some oohs and ahs, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Me included.
Yeah.
And I've seen him for 4 years.
Jump shot up, bounces no good. Utsi with the rebound, gives it to Lovin. Taven brings it across the line. Passes underneath to Roby, and a foul called, and I think Roby will go. No, they say no shot. I'll give it to him on the baseline.
10-point lead for the Wildcats with 3:02 to go in the third. Much better play.
Yep. Into Taven, turns, spins, puts a shot up, no good, tip no good. And I think they called him over the back for his second foul. Third? I missed one. 44-34, 10-point lead for the Wildcats. Bring it across the timeline. Utsi out front. Dribbles to the right side. Goes around, puts a shot up, and no good. Gets his own rebound, turns, spins, shots up and in. Taquane Holloway with his 4th point. Dokes in the backcourt with it. Gets it to Utsi, crosses it to Radcliffe. Still out behind the 3 line, gives it to Roby now down in the corner, back to Dokes. Looks at the 3, turns, spins, out front to Roby, to Radcliffe. Drives right down the middle, lays it up and in. Trey Radcliffe, nice move.
That's what you do with that.
Yep, double figures for him, 46-36, 10-point lead for the Wildcats. Blazers. Pass on the left side to Tandy. Then out in the corner, 3-point shot up, good.
That's his second three. Might have to come out on him.
Utsi throws the ball away down the floor. And lays it up, no good. Tip up, no good, and a foul. On the Josiah with the foul.
That 10-point lead got to 5 in a hurry, didn't it?
Sure did. Holloway, who hadn't scored, has done nearly all the scoring here. Free throw good. 46-42, inbounds to Radcliffe. Stops and gives it back to Dokes. Dokes drives all the way around, puts it up and no
It's over
good.
the
Bash with the rebound, up and no good. Rebound by Bash again, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Thought he got fouled the first time.
Thought he got fouled on the rebound, too. They now have 3 players with 3 fouls. And James, last night, University Heights has not played since the 27th of January.
Bash at the free throw line for a couple, puts it up, no good. Be back for his second. Minute 20 left in the third quarter. Wildcats with 3 of their starters on the bench right now. Giving them a rest. Free throw up, bounces no good, and then and a timeout call by University Heights. I didn't see anything, so I guess the coach wanted to talk to him about it with a minute 17 left in the third quarter. So Coach Spencer with a long conversation with one of the officials. All right, across the timeline. Drives in, ball on the floor, ball stolen, and they call timeout without possession again. How'd they get that?
Well,
ball's rolling along on the floor there, and he blows his whistle. So
I've heard their
to throw it in. Gives it to Ogburn. And drive, he walked and lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll go to the Wildcats. And they'll bring it the length of the floor with 54 seconds left.
I think Roby had that block and went off of his chest. Nice job of Josiah.
Yep. Roby in the backcourt, gets it up to Dokes, drives all the way down, puts it back over his head, good. Nice job by Calisso and his third quarter. Out front. Foul called on Radcliffe. Away from the ball. All right, Blazers put it in the corner and loses the ball, passes it out the front. Long three-pointer up, partially blocked. Bash with the rebound. Gives it up to Dokes with 20 seconds left. Down to Utsi. Lays it up and in. Ali Utsi, 7th point.
What a nice pass from Carlisso.
Sure was. Good defense again with 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Wildcats have run the lead back out to 8. See if we can get a stop here. Passes over in the corner. 3-point shot up. Air ball. Bass with the rebound, and the quarter comes to a close, and the Wildcats lead it by 8, 50-42, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Wildcat Country Sports. Josiah Roby will pass it in. Roby and Lovin and Radcliffe and Dokes and Utsi. And into Radcliffe. He'll bring it across the line. Out front with it, still dribbling, top of the circle, into Dokes. Back to Radcliffe. Turns, spins, and passes it out to Roby. Wide open for a three, no good. Rebound by Lovin. Drive, slams, they're down. Lead back to 10 for the Wildcats, 52-42. Shots up and rolls, no good. Rebound taken by Lovin. And down the floor to Roby. Josiah has a shot blocked. And ball knocked around, and it'll go to the Wildcats. Wow.
I'm telling you, I didn't even see who it was. All I saw was a hand up there somewhere around the W on welcome. My goodness, what a block. And I'm not talking about how hard he did it. I'm talking about how high he got to do it.
That's exactly right. Glad they took number 10 out.
He was
burning them threes up. All right, inbounds to Dokes from Roby into Lovin. Taven turns, spins, gives it to Utsi and put it in, but I think we've got a foul before that on 21. Trey Hollowell, and that's a bonus for Taven. Free throws up, no good. Tip to Taven by Utsi. Gives it back out to Radcliffe.
Ollie's had a good ball game.
Sure has. And Radcliffe gives it to Utsi, and he lays it up and in. Nice pass, nice job. 9 points for Ollie.
Biggest lead at 12.
Blazer turns, spins, puts a shot up good. Hollowell, that's his first basket here in the fourth quarter. He's got one in the third quarter, and Radcliffe with it. Still dribbling with it, drives down, gives it to Dokes. Wide open for a three, doesn't take it, backs it out. Had to think about it. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Blazers, and the Wildcats put it in play on the baseline. 6:21 left in the game. 10-point lead, 54-44 for the Wildcats. Roby looks in, gives it to Lovin. Back out to Dokes, wide open for a three. Got it! Carlisso Dokes. 13-point lead for the Wildcats, their biggest. McGowan drives, lays it up and in. His fourth point. Full court pressure now by the Blazers. Down to Roby. Roby drives, gives it to Lovin, and he was headed for another slam till he got hammered, and he'll go to the free throw line for a couple.
University Heights foul number 4. Take one, Hollowell.
And Hollowell picks up his third. And puts it up, rolls good. And second free throw, got that one. 13-point lead, their biggest. Blazers with the ball, fires up a long three-pointer, got it. Trey Hollowell with it. Down to Roby. To Lovin. Lays it up. No good. Utsi with the rebound. Out to Dokes. And timeout called by the Wildcats, leading it 59-49, 10-point lead. And Coach D upset about something.
Make sure you focus on Coach D to play. If he swings first, we got proof.
Checking back in is Johnson. And deep it comes to Radcliffe. Trey brings it out near the timeline. Dokes on the right side. Down in the corner, Roby into Lovin. Taven turns, spins, lays it up. Good in the foul.
University Heights foul number 3. Victoria Summers, his first, team's ninth. In for University Heights, number 21, Trevion Hollowell.
5:20 left. Wildcats up by 12, and Taven at the free throw line. He got it and leads back to 13 for the Wildcats. Up the floor, ball slap loose. Radcliffe's got it all the way down, turns, spins, lays it up, no good. Tip with Taven, no good. Ball on the floor. And Roby picks it up and called for the travel.
Well, he had him anyway he went. He did walk and he did land out of bounds, but he was hustling to get there, buddy.
Sure was. All right, Payne checks in and Thomas checks in. Utsi checks out. And Dokes checks out. So the Wildcats with Radcliffe, Roby, Payne, Thomas, and Lovin. 62-49, Wildcats with the lead. Inbounds it comes to Hollowell. He'll bring it across the timeline. Still dribbling, gives it on the left side to Tandy. Drives in, puts a shot up, rolls good.
Number 15, Tandy.
9 points for him. Taven will bring it across the timeline. Got fouled. Ball picked up. He walked with it. Shot's no good. A rebound good.
How could they not see that elbow?
He got me.
He absolutely elbowed him. Now they call that one.
University Heights foul number 15, Tandy. His fourth.
Fourth foul on Tandy, and Josiah goes to the free throw line. Got 4 points. First trip to the line, shooting the double bonus. Josiah puts it up and in.
Nothing to it.
There wasn't anything up to that, was it? Concentrates again, looks at the line, dribbles the ball, puts it up. Got them both. Not a boy, Josiah. 6 points for him.
He's played well tonight, too.
Yep. Pass underneath, shots up and good. Johnson with his 8th point. 64-55 to Lovin. Taven turns, drives, and gets fouled.
University Heights foul number 21, Travion Hollowell.
Hollowell fouls, and Taven back to the free throw line. Shooting 2. Got it. Lead back to 10, 65-55. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left in the ball game. Puts it up, and rolls are good.
Oh, man, Trey.
Radcliffe's 3rd foul on inbounds, and they're shooting 1 in the bonus.
Number 21, Travion Hollowell at the line.
Hollowell at the free throw line, shooting 1 and the bonus. Put it up. Got it. Lead at 10, free throw up and good. Man Lovin and DeRoby. And in the backcourt with it, brings it across the line, drives all the way down, lays it up and good. Hey, just didn't pay any attention to him, looking at everybody else. And Roby gets the field goal, 8 points for him. 68-57. Jump shot up, good. Leads at 9.
Bet they pay attention to him this time.
Well, I don't know. They really backed off of him, haven't they? They give it to Payne on the left side.
3.5 to go.
Thomas with it. And he lets it go out of bounds. And so it goes to the Blazers on the baseline. 3:20 left. Trying to get it in. Good defense. Throws a shot up good. That was a nice move. Can't say much about that one.
Nope.
Roby will bring it across the line. Wildcats leading at 68-61. Ball slapped loose. Drives all the way down. Ball slapped out of bounds on a layup by Roby. Good defense.
I don't know if Trey tripped over his own feet or he got tripped, but he did not come after that ball.
No, he was down on the floor.
Yeah.
3-point shot up, no good. Lovin with the rebound. Wildcats on the run. All the way down. That's an intentional foul, and they called it.
You can't grab him by the butt, son. That's what they're telling you.
Grab him by the shorts. So the Wildcats will shoot 2 free throws and come out with the ball. Lovin to the free throw line. Shoot 2.
Taven had broken out in front of everybody, and he grabbed him by the shorts to try to stop him.
First free throw's good.
2:45 to go, an 8-point lead for the Wildcats.
Up to 9 now, and Wildcats have the basketball, and they'll put it in play on the baseline. Roby stands out to put it in. And the ball knocked loose. Lovin goes and gets it, and my goodness, what control. Turns, spins, lays it up, and good. Golly. 72-61, lead back to 11.
2.5 to go.
Drives in and Trey Radcliffe picks up his 4th foul. I didn't see it really. Well, at first they didn't count him.
No, that's a bad call. That was on the floor. He was on the floor when that foul was committed.
Sure was. It was way back up here.
Yeah, that wasn't a continuation.
Free throws up, no good. 11 takes the ball away from him. Down to Roby. Josiah has the ball knocked out of his hand. The Wildcats will get it on the baseline with 2:20 left. First they said no good on that foul on that. All right, Roby out to pass it in. Into Lovin. Slap loose all the way down and lays it up. No good. And Blazers get it back, lay it up, and good. 2 minutes left in the game. 72-65. Radcliffe heads for the basket all the way down. Gives it to Roby. Josiah out near the timeline with it. Under 2 minutes now.
Settle down.
Radcliffe with the ball. Back out to Lovin. Double team him. Makes a move, drives in, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
University Heights foul number 4,
Taquan Hollowell.
Shooting 2.
Taven at the line, shooting 2 again.
Oh,
bounced out. Minute 36 left in the game. Got that one. Blazers drive down and shots up no good, but a foul.
it's Trey again. That's all for him.
So fouls out. Trey fouls out, and going to the free throw line is Hollowell. 4-1 in the bonus. 2 for 2 at the line tonight. They got a sack full of points.
Yes, he does.
73-66. Minute and a half left. Wildcats are leading. And puts it up. Got it. 4 out of 4 from the line. University Heights takes a timeout. And it will be a full timeout. Wildcats up 73-67. We'll be right back. You're listening.
If possible.
Dokes, Lovin, Roby, Utsi, and Payne. For the Wildcats, full court pressure. Into Payne. Up over to Roby. Nice job by Payne. Drives all the way down, and wow, he grabbed him from the back, but I think a foul happened before that. Foul on number 11. That's McGowan. His fourth. About that. Josiah takes the ball, concentrates, and rolled off.
We're going to have to hit some free throws down this last 83 seconds.
Yep, I think you're right. They've done pretty well with it so far, but don't need to quit hitting them, and Josiah gets the second one. 2 out of 3, or 3 out of 4 for him.
Ah.
And the travel call on Josiah, but he was out of bounds, I think, when he landed.
Well, he went high in the air to intercept that pass, and when he came down, he just couldn't hold his balance.
Oh, he's seeing football. When you intercept one, it don't matter.
That's right.
All right. Drives in, shots up, no good. Rebound by Utsi. Down the floor to Josiah. He'll drive, lays it up, no good.
I'm sure that wasn't goaltended.
Not either. Go the other way. Lays it up and good. A minute left in the game. 74-69. Dokes with it. Brings it across the line. McGowan with the foul. And that's his fifth.
University Heights foul number 11, Drew McGowan, his fifth.
And Dokes will go to the free throw line. He is 2 out of 2.
In for Franklin Simpson, number 20, Dakota Thomas.
Thomas checks in. Payne checks out. And Carlisso goes to the line with exactly a minute left. Free throws up. Got it. And the second one in and out, no good. 75-69. And Blazers with it. A long, long three up. Got it. Wow.
Three-point basket, number 21, Travion
Hollowell with that three-pointer, and it's a three-point game with 42 seconds left. Man, that was, what, 3 steps behind the line, wasn't it? And they foul Taven on the inbounds pass.
University Heights foul number 21, Travion Hollowell.
Hollowell's fourth, and Taven goes to the free throw line.
Well, 2 good things happened there. Hollowell, they can't afford for him to commit another foul, and Taven is going to shoot.
Gets the first one. Run out of room here on Taven.
Yeah,
here.
that's the truth. Over 30.
76-72, and Taven gets them both. Timeout called by the Wildcats. 40 seconds left. Wildcats up 77-72, and it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep.
What I tell you, about 45 minutes.
Inbounds they come. They let the ball roll, and he picks it up. Drives to the top of the circle, out in the corner. Three-point shot up. Got it. Loving. 77-75. Lead at 2. Taven all the way down. Drives. Turns, spins, and gets hammered good out in the floor. 23 seconds left. Wildcats up by 2. And the foul called on number 2, and that's his fifth.
We're going to have to double check. I believe, and you may have already said this and no, but I believe that truly is Taven's cousin.
It could be. That's the area where his dad is from, so.
Well, the man behind us yelled at, "You need to ease up, nephew," and Taven turned around and grinned and winked at him.
Taven gets the free throw, and he'll be back for the second one. 78-75, lead at 3. And Taven knocked it down. It's a little bit better. 79-75, 4-point lead. And gets double teamed out in the floor, throws it across. And they pass it back out. 3-point shot up short and no good. Rebound by Dokes. Knocks it loose. Picked up by Lovin. And he just holds the ball. And seconds left in the game. They've got the basketball, and it will be at about midcourt.
Going to go to the free throw line.
12 out of 14. And they set all kinds of screens, and then it comes to Utsi. He gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Dokes hit one from right across the line there, just practicing, I guess, and Ollie Utsi at the free throw. That's 5 fouls on Tandy.
In for University Heights, number 1, Jalen Brown.
Well, needs these 2 free throws, and I'll put him in double figures. Ollie bounces the ball, looks at the goal, puts it up. No good.
Need this one to kind of seal the deal. I don't like a 4-point lead.
I don't either. 5.6 seconds left. And that is they change places. I think if he misses this one, he gets another one is what I think. Free throw up. Didn't need it because he got it, and that's 10 points for Ollie. 3 seconds left. A long 3-pointer up, no good, in and out. The ball game's over. Wildcats win it by 5, 80-75, as they scored 30 points here in the last quarter. And we'll be back to wrap it up for you.
Your players of the game from University Heights, Travion Hollowell. From Franklin Simpson, Taven Lovin.